Okay, it looks like I am live. Hello everyone. Welcome to the normal Sunday stream for Planet Coaster. Hope you all are ready for this. Hello Donald Duck 5098. Hello Michael Barbarick, Phenomenon Studios. And everyone else who's just tuning in. Okay. Hello Jason Baylor. Hello Lingontuva? But I don't know if I can pronounce that correctly. Dominic Harger. Anonymous, of course. Good to see you again. Icky Gamer, James Spencer, and everyone else joining the stream. We are going to be starting a new theme today in Planet Coaster. It's starting to get a bit laggy, yeah. The park is I mean, it's starting to get there. We need to probably turn off the park just so we can get a little bit more FPS, really. But if you guys want to see some stats, though, we can. This is the average happiness. We're just a sliver away from 100% all the time. Park rating of 6,000. So, Mayan and Aztec would only do one and pick another theme like English or Scandinavian. Well, I say Mayan or Aztec because they're pretty similar. I mean, both of them build ziggurats. Both of them generally square-shaped buildings with kind of carvings throughout, very stone structured. So, you know, you can kind of feed off each other by doing it. Do I play Fallout 4? Not really. I was never this early in Uthris. It's like, of course, anonymous. Yes, of course. You guys are everywhere. It's like an idea to delete the textures in the parking lot while building. I don't know. Here, let's just hide this real quick. There we go. Coaster reminds you of your grandparents' farm. That's neat. So for those of you who've not seen Alpine Odyssey, this is my large, I guess, way too long of a project build. We have a massive parking lot complex. This is how we all started. We have our ticket booth with our vehicles coming into the parking lot and stuff. The highway system. And then the actual park itself. Everything should be covered. Like, I plan on covering about 100% of the whole map area, if possible, if the game can still handle it. Can you make an airport? I don't know. I might make a heliport at best, but a full airport, no. I don't think we have enough room for that. Okay, so let's go over here. And I guess we'll start the stream as well. We can just ride the coaster once or so. That could be fun. You're gonna call the ride Mindbender? I don't know. We'll find out. Okay. We need to find some reference images for some Mayan architecture. You still planning on making the go-kart track around the roads in the car park? I'm slowly getting rid of that idea, just because I think it might take away from the parking lot, but we'll see. Do nighttime as well? Okay. I mean, I haven't added any lights to the area. Floor down there. Maybe. It's a minor thing. We need to probably keep moving on. I'll just it like this so you guys can see. You can see we have not finished the lighting. It's pretty basic at best. For the entrance to the new area, you could do Aztec-type pyramids. Well, the pyramid, the main ziggurat, I want to be a log flume ride. So I'm just trying to find other buildings, because I know how to make a ziggurat. I'm just trying to think of other architectural elements they might use, but like for their houses and things like that, doesn't seem like they build much more than square brick buildings. Are you gonna add lights to the coaster? Yes. But not this live stream. No. I'm going to withhold adding any more lights, just so we don't overly kill the game performance. Oh, okay. Here's some stuff. It's very fast at the brake run. Yeah, probably. Okay, and I need a larger image than that. Large. Show me a large image. There we go. That's something I can reference a little bit more. Okay. Let's get started. So I wanna try and get this transition done, if nothing else today. Did I delete the tile set that was laying around? That could also decrease FPS. I think I did. What happened? Not quite Sunday stream. For some reason YouTube won't allow me to watch it. Oh, it's just set to private. I might, set it back to public. If you want. Kids area looks sick. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's neat. First things first. I might have to build this out of non-wall pieces. So, need to put down a pillar. And take a look. It's like everything they build is on little ziggurats. Little plazas. So, in fact, I'm gonna do this a different way. I think. We're gonna think macro. So. Don't close the comments? Well, I'm not closing it. He's hiding the comments. Because on the phone, it's covering up his screen, which is something he doesn't want. Mayan ball court? Ooh, that would be cool. Probably fit a flat ride in there. For Aztec theme, are you going to have explorers exploring it? Possible. I could also have some dig sites. But what I'm doing now is I just want to get the whole shape. Because I'm going to have to raise up the terrain, I think. Let's see. Little collider flat ride in this area? Maybe. If you're gonna play StarMade again? I hope so. I'm kind of waiting on them to update the game again, because they're going to be changing a lot of mechanics, so. Okay. How much time do you spend to do a video? One video is usually about 4 to 5 hours of work on Planet Coaster. We'll move this. Change the grid size to there. And the best? Well, thank you so much, Till Titan. If you can, you finish the base you were building? What base? What? What are you gonna build? Well, what I'm doing is I want the next area. Okay, you know our main street right now over here in the European section. It looks like a slice off of just a main road, right? You got buildings on either side and houses. You got a little bit of a main governmental building, train station off to the side, open plazas. So what I want is my whole area to look like this, but not in ruins, right? So I want to have really open plaza-like buildings, steps going up to other areas, compound-like structures that all kind of feed into each other. So it's going to be quite a big area. Are you going to put ballast on the railroad track? The railroad track is probably going to change direction. So this is going to have to stay as it is for now until we get to this area across the river. And once these are kind of finally established, I can change how the tracks combine. Hey, Mass Bandit, how are you doing? I really wish it wouldn't keep resetting my grid size. It's a wee bit annoying. I think ruins would look better than the pristine. I mean, we can have ruined areas, we can have pristine areas. I just want the whole compound feeling. Or you could let the train go into the Aztec area in the background. It will. Well, the train line is supposed to follow the edge of the lake. So it's going to go pretty much all the way around. This little loop here is temporary. This won't be here. How long did it take to build all the park stuff? It's been 3 months. It's been a 3-month project right now. I kind of want this to be square. I don't know why, but I just do. Well, remember too, I'm also kind of referencing Aztec at the same time since they're similar. Are there going to be any other stations for the train? Yes. Of course. Here, we'll just copy this over here. And the cool thing about building all of this terrain up, I can have a lower section here near the water, which will be a great viewing point for the fireworks once that's actually set in stone. Here we'll go for sure that lines up. Hello, it's Sunday, my dudes. Yes, indeed. That is what it's like. What if the log flume you travel through time and see all the different times in Aztec area, like beginning to end? You might be overestimating how big of the area we got. Like, it's hard to do such a big narrative piece in my park since everything has to fit within an area about this big. For the log flume, maybe make the queue line go through ancient temple with sort of Indiana Jones vibe to it. Yes, that sounds like a good idea to me. Is that right? No, I think I... 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. What's going on? Trying to make it to one of these things, but you have to go soon. We're just laying out the real rough footprint of kind of this first section here of the Mayan area. How will you be transitioning through the two? Well, that's why I kind of built the playground. It's this kind of area of dead space here. We could do a wall, kind of a ruined wall thing. That'd be cool. But I'm not quite sure yet how to combine the two themes smoothly. Happy Sunday, William. Wait, this is a queue line? No. No, it's not. This is markers that I want the terrain to follow and paths to follow in general. Forest transition? Possible. I mean, I'm fine with an abrupt transition as well. That's why I kind of made this clock tower, right? And so if I do something similar on this side, there's something they walk through, I think it's alright. Hello, train again. Keep making your rounds. Oh, this is not Alpine anymore. Yeah. That would be a cool little effect. Let's get rid of that a little bit. Well, also, we can change the pathing type as well. Let's start in the corner here. So whenever you're doing like pathing like this, it's always best the best way to do it is start at the corners and try and make the path kind of touch in the middle. You can make square paths? Yeah, I can. Let's up the width to 5 meters here. We might be able to do 6. 6 might be good. What are you making today? We are starting the Aztec area, so I'm getting this all roughed in. I'm actually pretty excited to start it. If you play Minecraft, join... Hey, yeah, no. Let's not do that. Let's not advertise things here. This isn't an advertising platform. Okay, let's... See, it's just a hair too long for me to transition this. Where are you elevating the pass is going to sit on top of this wall. I'm elevating it because it's easier to build paths elevated, unless you have perfectly flat terrain. I have a feeling this terrain is not going to be perfectly flat. Just due to the how finite of an area it's going up and down in. Should have a drone flying over the Aztec area and be like a modern world discovery. Discovered alive in Wild Aztec Village, taking pictures. Force us to do stairs. I would like to. Terrain too uneven for path. Why do you say that? So if you ever want things to kind of... Oh, thank you, Kevin, for the $5. That's awesome. If you ever want stairs to kind of be forced, you can try it. Come on. Usually you just build the connecting part really close. Is that the first super chat for the day? Yes, it is. Hello, Sonic325. Wait, the Doomsday Clock is in the Aztec period, isn't it? Yes, it's Aztec. No, it's Mayan. I think it's a Mayan. It's the Mayan calendar, right? Just make a temple with a huge S on it and call it the Aztec damage. Yeah. Sounds like a good plan, really. It's gonna be like Mayan or Aztec kind of combined, so because they're very similar. I'm just trying to get this staircase to happen like that. There we go. That's what I wanted. I wanted that little short staircase up. To save space, the log flume could drive on several levels, like Geopause or the River Quest in Fantasialand. The park also has very little space. Cultural appropriation. Yeah, well. Oh well. They're not really alive to argue the point. Do a face reveal? I've shown my face before. Path's still weird? Yeah, pathing is still weird in Planet Coaster. If I get rid of that. There we go. I'm gonna add more detail to the rail walls, clock tower from the playground area. Back here? Yes, probably. We'll need to do so. I'm just trying to move on to a new theme. I'm a little bored of working European. All right, let's go ahead and raise up the terrain. Why this theme choice? I just thought it'd be different. How about disabled access? Oh, we can build a disabled ramp. That's, I mean, it's only a 2-meter staircase, so I'm not worried about that. What's the weather like for you? Mine is a sunny day. It looks partly cloudy. All right, now we can bump up the size. Then go this way, probably. Are you gonna do a big central temple? Yes, I will. Look up Gemini at Cedar Point. What's that? It's a wooden roller coaster. That's not really relevant to what I'm working on. Already have 200 people? Well, that's cool. Hello, everyone. Welcome. If I haven't said hi already. So that's a Tower of Babel, a blueprint, and use it for this part. Oh, well. Yeah. The log flume should drop out of the big temple Splash Mountain style. It will. So, yes. What is your favorite IRL? Favorite IRL what? Are you gonna make an Alpine coaster? Nope. Don't think so. I mean, our coaster for the European section is done. What theme are you gonna put in the biggest ride? Don't know. Basically, and I have nothing planned for this park. The only thing I plan is themes. And then as the park gets laid out and expanded upon, that is when everything else kind of gets considered. Here, let's get rid of this a little bit. It's interfering with my path ability. Make a custom brick pattern for the wall. I'm trying not to use billboards for things like that. I don't think billboards are a replacement for properly building out a structure. I need to go over more. There we go. That is correct. Yes, this is totally more Busch Gardens rather than Disney. I have a little cut there. I want this. What do you guys think? Should we make a building on this square plot, or should we leave it an open plaza since it's right at the beginning? Oh, sinking actual bricks into a flat wall to give it texture. So you're talking about like using the cornerstones, these cornerstones, to give your own custom plaza, building, maybe fountain, plaza, building. A lot of you want building. So this can be the building that people go through to go in, and then after that it can be a plaza on this square plot. I mean, that'd be fine too. So let's do... see if I can't find any other images to use as well. Ooh, that looks cool. Here we go. Okay. New dark ride thing? Nope, I haven't seen it. I haven't had time to really watch other people build. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make the entrance to this building here. I think. So we're going to do something like that. The wall and doorway will cover this still, but this is where I want the staircase to be, so we can go ahead and put that in there. Let's go ahead and change the tile type for this. No, 6, 8. Terrain, we're just gonna push this down a bit. You can see why I didn't raise up the terrain now. Like doing these steps and things. Unless you're doing a big flat area, it's way just easier to build the paths off the ground. Guess you missed Medieval Engineers yesterday? Yes, you did. We made a good bit of progress. I made a house. Kami finished his house. We're doing pretty good. Oh, you gotta go? Okay. See you later, Creamsy Crunch. What are you making? We're making something. Alright, we're going to go ahead and rough in the building shape now, I think. One, 2, and 3, and 3, and 3, and 3. I don't really have a favorite NFL team. I don't watch sports in general. The only sport that I really care about is probably tennis. I'm outside the grid line. That's not good. Right? What do I do? What is my favorite coaster in real life? I mean, the favorite one that I've been on is Loch Ness Monster. My favorite color is green. Okay. So we want a heavy footprint on this. Make that just a single door entryway there. Have you ever been to Hershey Park? Nope. I haven't been to a theme park in good old 15 or so years. New player joining Medieval Engineers? Nope. Still just us. But that's okay. They would have had to make that long run. Do you ever create any parks? Like, what do you mean parks? We're creating a park. It's a giant park. Park. And parking lot. If you're talking about, like, a playground park, we have one. Tower Terror is pretty good. I rode that a lot when I was in Disney World. What theme? This theme is going to be Aztec Mayan kind of looking thing. I'm just trying to find some good reference images of something I can make. Mayan area ruined? It's possible. When are you going to be doing Farming Sim with Raptor again? Not quite sure. Both of us are pretty busy with our schedules. You're going to try and Train Simulator 2017? I don't really have time. Alright, what should be here? We should probably put some information booths, right? So we're probably gonna have to get rid of this path and make it more narrow. Build a chief beef? This isn't going to be a restaurant. Our restaurants have been rather large. If you want to see our restaurants, I mean, this whole building contains a restaurant. So, like, this isn't big enough to fit an interior. Like, keep in mind, we are building interior structures. So, I have to reserve smaller buildings for more information booths. More like, you know, ATMs. This, it's going to be more like an information stall, probably. Because they need another place to buy priority passes. Right now we only have 2 selling them. And you want more throughout the whole park. So every park is going to be kind of this self-contained little unit, right? So each one's going to have its own ATM, it's going to have its own information booth, it's going to have its own set of flat rides, its own large ride, whether that's a log flume, coaster, go-kart track. So the Chief Beef Temple. The only problem is that I'm running into is because I tried to do a wide staircase here, don't really have room now. Which is a bit disheartening. Let's get rid of the path for now. Let's more worry about the building shape, I think. I mean, all these reference images are like, yeah, we build a square stone structure. It's kind of boring, isn't it? That kind of means I just spend a lot more time on just building the wall details, I guess. Can you just add in the plaza? Unless I was going to make a building here. I'm at least going to rough it in. Uh, thanks, Michael. I mean, that's nice of you, but doesn't really mean anything to me. Again, I'm just using rough stone. It's probably not going to be the final stone texture we use for this, but I'm just trying to see what this looks like built up a bit. Just gonna watch the new It when it comes out. I'm not really interested in it. So we have that. We're gonna add elements to make it more interesting looking, if we wanted. So we'll go ahead and do that. Let's So it looks like they use a lot of, it's almost like Egyptian in a sense. So a lot of heavy columns kind of spaced out to do things. Something like that. Can't get your train to do a beyond vertical drop into a 0G roll, I quit. I don't think that's possible. So we have that. What else can we do here? Let's we're gonna delete this transition and then go this way with it. Gonna have to probably do this out of a different pillar so we can get the spacing right along this road. Something like that. Alright, well, have a good one. Thanks for stopping by, Michael. Why do you stream only on Sundays? Because otherwise I'm working on recordings or other videos to produce on the channel. Let's raise this up a bit more. This needs to be higher. True, I did stream Friday and Saturday. Oh, you mean Planet Coaster? I did stream it on Friday for a little bit after work. We'll keep this section inside. Then rough short walls. What am I building? I'm kind of just trying to establish the area of this covered kind of open pathway that I'm using to divide the two sections. Because I don't want to do like a solid wall, right? So what I'm going to be doing is this pillar kind of thick, heavy covered area that you can still see through and see where you're kind of going into, but it does create a transition from the European section over into the Mayan section. Aztec is kind of cliche. Maybe. Is the log flume gonna be the only ride? No. No, no, no. There will be more. Hey, is excited? Welcome to the stream. I mean, I've seen a couple people do Mayan and Aztec themed stuff. Let's see. Hey, doing a theme park at Planet Coaster is cliche. Yeah, that's why I built a parking lot, right? Because no one builds these things, and it's not very cliche at all. It's not really seen a whole lot. Do you got another job next to YouTube? Yeah, I have a full-time job. I'm a salaried employee. I work a lot of overtime now. It's actually cutting into my YouTube quite a bit. But hey, you gotta pay rent, and YouTube is not. So. Geekism did an Aztec themed dueling coaster. Well, I don't think Geekism will mind that I'm doing an Aztec area. No, this is going to be the Aztec theme. The Greek antiquity theme is going to be starting about halfway down the lake here. So the Aztec will take up about this much space or so. We'll switch to Greek and antiquity over here. Yeah. Do you want free curry? I love free curry. Chicken Penang curry is probably my favorite curry. Thought it was Mayan slash Aztec. They are very similar in terms of building style. They're just different in terms of detailing. So all of them are, you know, very ziggurat style of constructions. You think the lake is too huge? Dog or a cat person? I'm more of a dog person, but I have a cat. It's my girlfriend's cat. I have no say in the matter. You do a spicy chicken tikka masala? Oh, I mean, tikka masala is good too. That's an Indian curry. That's what I get. I have two places. I have a Thai place I go to and one Indian place. My favorite airline? I don't have a favorite airline. Would you like special fried rice with that? Nope. Default white rice. That's all you need. Or you can build an RMC or Giga. Maybe. I don't really know the difference, to tell you. Mexican restaurant with a view on the lake. That'd be cool. Maybe an Indiana Jones dark ride like the one they have in Disneyland. I might do... the log flume ride might be a little bit of a dark ride. But this section's not going to have a coaster. It's only going to have a log flume and flat rides and some restaurants. Bye, Danny. I stink. Oh no. Oh no, guys. I apparently smell. Okay, one tikka masala and a plain boiled rice. You want free papadum? No, just some non-bread would be good. Probably best. I realize it's off topic, but I'd love to see the bus depot moved back off the main gate a bit more. Just my 2 cents. So you're talking about this bus depot. I'll have to disagree because I wanted this to be a very much of a clash of 2 themes. And so I really enjoy having this here, like really close. Oh, I had to pay. Well then, cancel the order. That ain't gonna fly. Trying to make me pay for food. Freaking madman you are. How much space do I have? Like in the whole park? Or we can zoom out. Pretty much everything you see here is usable space. I mean, it ends here and here. Make a curry house in your world? I mean, in the Asian area, I'll be making probably a curry restaurant. It'll be Asian curry, not Indian curry. Do you like elephants or Dobermans more? Probably Dobermans, just because I like dogs more than elephants. Roast you. Nah. Don't feel like it. I don't roast on command. I'm really happy that we're doing this whole slow step build up with these short retaining walls. I think it's a really cool dynamic look. I mean, what do you guys think about this layout so far? What's happening? We are laying out a bit of the new area. What about sushi in the Asian area? Sushi might be a thing too. I love me some sushi. Korean nougat Asian area. I don't know, I don't want to blow your minds by building that. Are you going to make a train station? No, the next train station is going to be the theme after this one. So I don't want a train station in every theme, just because I think then we'll have too much of a cluster of trains. I want some people to walk, and if they're going to a distant part of the park, they should take the train. So these two areas are walkable distances. Then there'll be a train station, and then it'll be these two areas will be walkable distances, train station, and then it'll be these two. So you can see that we're kind of slowly expanding the train line. If that makes sense. I still need to finish the barn. Really like that you're building, you have real skill. I will make myself a Mr. Patting Curry house in my world. Then I show you. I mean, you guys are free to show me your creations whenever you want. Just send me a message on YouTube to a link. I'd love to take a look at it. Playground is off the chain. Let's see. Use tents and campsites instead of fences. That bridges. What? That bridges the clashing themes? Are you talking? I don't know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, Whirlwind Mountain. Is that what we're calling that? I never named the mountain. We just called the ride Whirlwind. Will the backstage area get some work in the next live stream? No. We're gonna finish the Aztec area, and then we'll do some backstage elements. How old am I? I'm 27. Alright, thanks, Mr. Pattingy. I don't know if I said your name right. Probably not. I don't quite do shoutouts, but if you want to talk in chat, I'll probably notice you then. Really enjoyed the stream and tutorial videos. The way you plan out your builds are really smart. Keep up the great work. Well, thank you, Marius. Just build a bridge theme with British explorers and campsites. Ah, I think that's what you're referring to. Yours is number 1 on the workshop? Well, congratulations. I haven't uploaded a workshop in so long. The last thing we uploaded to the workshop was our updated vehicles pack over here. So if you guys want vehicles for your own parks, you can get these. What's the favorite park you've made so far? This one, technically, but since it's not done, I won't include it. Probably my Renaissance Fair park. Yes, I built those. Everything in this park you see is built by me. I don't use any blueprints or anything like that. Even if someone has made something similar before, I'd rather build it myself, so that the theming is 100% consistent throughout the whole park. Oh no, I didn't think you were bragging. I just thought it was more of a footnote. What are you building? I am building the Aztec Mayan area that will have a covered path. Instead of building just a straight wall through this zone, I decided to have this instead. So that people can actually see through it still. Do you ever upload my stream? I need to. You coming to the expo? Nope. Nope. I don't have enough free money right now to just fly to England like that, sadly. I just got done paying off my student loan, so I do not want to buy an expensive plane ticket. Well, thank you, Weekend. I'm glad to hear that. Currently building a 1920s Hollywood for my park, Hollywood. That's cool. Make sure to include plenty of trees. Yes. How many coasters do you want to build in this type of area? This area is going to have no coasters. It's going to have the log flume ride. But overall, we want 3 to 4 coasters in the whole park. Do you have a day job? Yes. Yes, I do. I live in one of the highest cost areas in the U.S., so. Well, that's off center, and that bugs the crap out of me now. Whatever. Obstructed by what? What are you obstructed by? Oh, it's flattening to the ground there. Okay. So that's a problem. So we'll probably have to do what? This, and then connect it? Yep. Malformed path. Yeah, the train is not my friend right now. See, this is why I prefer using raised paths in these sections here. Oh God. Can you please explain what Aztec? Aztec is an old ancient civilization in like Mexico, South America. Let's see. Yep. Opportunity to stop a war before it happened. In what war would you stop? World War I, Civil War, American Revolution, World War II. This may change life forever. Or I wouldn't change anything. Because I don't know what you'd get. It'd be so nice if you join a project like Quali Beach. I don't know. Right now I have a bad track record for collaboration projects. The Great Inu War. Yes, the Great Inu War. Here, let's shift this over a bit. I don't know if I believe you. There we go. Now the path is actually flat. I think this is fine enough to probably start detailing out something, don't you guys think? Okay, so did we come to a conclusion? We're making the entryway into the Aztec area. That's what we're doing. So yeah, I'm not catching up to for the chat right now. That's a little beyond my expertise. The Great Emu War and Cloudy Days and things. It's a bit different than CA's TOT because it has triple lighting and sign flickering. Ooh. Need some fog vines and torches. No. See, this is the gray box building. If you guys know me, gray box buildings are like step 1 of 4. So let's see. Let's take a look at this thing. Yep, okay. We are going to need some intricate pillars of some kind. What he needs is a gate. A gate. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just quickly select all this. Like so. We're going to save it as a blueprint so we can move it somewhere. Yeah, sure. Doesn't matter for the name. Got it. Okay, we'll move it there. Keep this around. Show us the front gate, like the front, like main ticket booth gate. This. Yes, we're gonna do a log ride through the main temple when we get there. Okay. So I need to do Star Trek or Star Wars. Star Wars probably. And come up with a tile set. Very similar to everything else we've done. Now it looks like a lot of the time, like you can see, a lot of these things, one, thatch wood cover buildings like this, but they really do work in a lot of smooth stonework as just heavy foundational elements. They don't really do much wall detailing. I think that's more the Mayan thing over Aztec. How can you dirty up the walls? Well, first thing is I'm going to change the wall type from this rough stone. We will change it to probably the castle brick, to be honest, because that's the most square brick we got. As soon as I find the 4-meter one. Alright, let's go to the sunny side so we can see what color things are going to turn into. And then we're going to basically just darken it up at all levels here. Yeah, we're going to darken it. Let's see. You gotta go, Patrick? Well, thanks for stopping by. And then, if possible, we'll have to just add some different elements onto it. Where is the... See, it always confuses me why they put the cornerstones not in the actual pillar column, because to me it should fall underneath a pillar. Actually, we're gonna Instead of having vertical ones, let's do horizontal ones. So something like this. Bump this out. Bump the upper one out a little bit too. I don't know why I'm building this in the shadow. That's not really a smart place to build this in. Okay, so those are darks. Let's change the color here a little bit. Lighten that up. And then I need a way to get more contrast in here. Let's see if I inlay a piece of wood. Something like that. Well, vines and things like that go over the building itself. I'm thinking more about just the building first. And then if I add vines and other elements over it, then I don't have to worry about rebuilding this understructure. So the understructure to me is more important than the minor detail like that. So that's what I'm trying to do here. Build an Inca Cola stand. Do you remember Fallen Soda? Sure. I think I'm behind on chat at this point because Fallen Soda. Can I give a preview of everything you have done after the playground? What you're working on now? So the only stuff we've gotten done is I've been working on this blueprint for our first area in the Aztec section. And I copied it over here so that I can essentially free build on this without losing our initial positioning. And then I will replace the finished structure here, delete this, and move it over into place. Incan ice cream truck? Breakthrough in science? Yeah. I think this looks interesting. Like, in theory, too, you could put things going on in the interior of this as well. Have, like, a band of symbols and shapes. So we can do things like this. Go ahead and change it to the larger version. And then rotate it this way. Didn't know hurricanes lasted so long. Yeah, well, you know, they're kind of a massive storm event. Why do you want, like, an Incan ice cream truck? Hey, guys, chill out. Man, it's like getting 200 people in a live stream is when everything falls apart. Relax. Just chill. Nothing's going on. Do I like parties? Depends on the party. Yeah, no, let's... Why do people do this? Why do people try and advertise on other people's YouTube channel? I don't get it. Actually, no. I won't worry about the carving, I don't think. So that is okay, except for some reason they don't match. Oh, well. That's why it's not on the same level. Anyways, let's do that. We'll copy this over real quick. So again, I generally do 3 tiles for my walls, just so that we can get some variation. I make kind of this base wall element, and then from there, I'm able to fix all the alignment issues, fix add windows, doors. How do you copy that? Control D after selecting the whole thing, and just grab a box. So let's do a window variant. And what I'll do for that is probably grab the castle wall shop front, slide this up here. So we can actually get a cut in there. There's no real window other than this, I don't think, that would look good. That. Hey, yeah, make whatever you want in your Western themed area. What section are you making now, Uthers? Just turned in? Well, Matthew, we are making the Aztec area. We've been gray boxing in the rough shape, trying to come up with our terrain going up. They build a lot on steps, so that's what I'm trying to do there. We're working on our first tile set. That's going to be slapped on over the gray box. Oh, I want pizza. Actually, I had pizza yesterday. Build a sacrifice volcano for the weenie in this area. I think it would be cool to get a terraformed area in every part of the park. The weenie is going to be a Mayan Aztec temple which is going to be a big stone structure. I'm thinking we should do a terrain heavy in every other area just to break it up, and then do a man-made one in every other area. Because if we just built a tiny structure on top of a mountain every time, like this, just everything you'd go to would be like, oh, I'm in the exact same area just with a different skin. What are you gonna do with all the texture on the other side of the wall? I don't know. We'll figure it out. I mean, usually what I do is I kind of do a difference. So, for example, these buildings here, they're interiors. So if we pop inside the bar real quick. Anything poking through, we generally hide by like wallpapering the interior. I think the shop down here has a better example. You can see we just wallpapered it over on the interior to hide anything poking through. If you can actually like fit back here, you can see that stuff pokes through and stuff. So that's probably the solution. You almost make like an eggshell outer layer and then an eggshell inner layer to fill in the gaps and to hide a lot of that. And plus, I don't mind these walls looking a little thicker than normal. Okay. Dueling Coaster, tribute to the Dragon Challenge. That'd be neat. Bye, Epic. Thanks for stopping by. Sci-fi interior, because hashtag aliens. Thank you. I'm glad you like the walls. Just turning in what you're trying to build. I'm building the Aztec theme. That is what I'm building today. This is going to be like our plain detail wall, in a sense. At least I think. I can bump this out a little bit. Trying to find something that works. Tell you what, I think that's fine. What I'll do is go ahead and just start adding this to the structure. Element that's not needed. The sides will make more fancy. Why? Why do you want to know that simple math problem that anyone can do? Oh, I need to make our column. Yeah, sadly I'm not much of a meme lord. Okay. So we have that now. Buildings look sexy as always. Well, like ya. Thank you kindly. Now the nice thing is, these are just going to be flat roofs. They don't need to be anything fancier. How do you build so well? Practice, Google Images, copy and paste. And witchcraft. Yes, just a healthy dose of witchcraft to get the days started. Let's make the roof a lighter color, I think. Just so it separates from everything else. This, and you can see, like, with the structure that I roughly laid out, right? So I knew I wanted a footer, I knew I wanted the header piece on there, and so that's what these columns turned into. Not necessarily that they wanted to be sticking out that far, but just an idea of changing the texture in the upper and lower areas. It's usually a good idea to do. Out of curiosity, what is TOT? I don't know what you're talking about. Is it Temple of Time? Question? That'd be the only thing TOT means to me. Tower of Terror. Okay. Thank you. Why do you hear sirens? Because I live in a city. A city always under siege. A tot? I should like that one. A tot. Okay. We're gonna change this up. Why are there I live a block away from the fire station. I don't have to worry about my house burning down. I can tell you that much, though. Or my apartment. I don't really have a house. I'm too poor to own one of those. Like a house in the area I live in, I think it's like $500,000. So that ain't happening anytime soon. What graphics card am I using? I'm using a GTX 1080. What city? I live in Silver Spring, Maryland. Still looks like a castle? Well, maybe. Are you going for a Mayan theme? Yes. Yes, I am. Less windows. We only have 2 windows. Build a turtle? We already built a turtle. Guys, I built a turtle. Remember a turtle? Turtle's over here. Hanging out on the shoreline. We spent way too much time trying to build them. Windows without holes? Oh. Those are just wall elements. Not really medieval. Build another turtle? I don't want to build another turtle. There's too many turtles, man. Here, no. Like, Aztec looks like this, guys. Like, it's just stone. Just solid stone. It's actually very simple. It's dark, I think, more because it's weathered. Normally, it would be probably brighter if it was like properly upkept, but stone should be a lighter color. I know, I kind of want a darker. I want it to be a darker area, because the European is very colorful and bright. Right now it looks like a prison. Good! Perfect! What I was going for. Totally. Yes, there's some thatch roofs and huts and things, which we'll probably be building. Like, I could do a thatch kind of covered entryway here that's going down over towards the path. Like, I could do that. That would be fine. The only problem is the thatch that we have is just too darn bright. Like, it's too new looking. I want an old thatch color. Like, you know, this would look weird if I attached the thatch from the game into it. And it also has a stupid off-center gyro that just annoys the crap out of me. It's a learning control and Planet Coaster practice. Use it to play a lot more. You'll get comfortable. Make a custom thatch texture? For what? A blueprint or a billboard texture? Because I'm avoiding that. Why do I build the structure off the ground? Don't know. I just do. So I don't have to worry about the terrain or anything. And when I move it into place, it should just sink naturally over this rough out and just merge into the terrain where it needs to. Yeah, universal colors I think is a must going forward. Let's see. I think what I want to do is actually add color. So you guys are right in the sense that everything is kind of too same like. So if I add color across the wood elements, I don't know what color it needs to be. But it may help a bit. This isn't the main temple building. It's just a smaller a shade of tan. Yeah, I don't think red fits too well either. We'll try a shade of tan. I know wooden beams don't necessarily have to fit the theme. Think of it as not wooden beams, but as just rough stonework. Of course. I mean, to be honest, I do like the lighter, smaller details. Because that at least gives you some contrast on the wall. So you can actually see what the details are. Right? You need those cross-hatch stone windows? What cross-hatch stone windows? You talking about these? I think you're talking about these. And triangular pattern along the building? I don't know. The Egyptian area would be cool in the park. Build a frog? Ugh. Can we be friends? Well, you're here talking to me. As far as I'm concerned, we are. Alright, let's go back to keep adding these colors, and then I'll add them to the base tile sets. Just real fast. And then we can just keep pushing forward with today's build. I can build animals just fine, thank you. Like, our sheep farm area is adorable. Build a llama? Why would I build a llama? Will I be doing a classic Mayan temple with stairs and everything? Yes. I will. Alright, almost done recoloring all this stuff. And okay. What god is that? It sounds like a god. Ah, the word for dragon. I mean, it's not, dragon doesn't really fit a log flume ride name too well. What do you wish they would add into the game? Will there be plateaus? There are. So you can see we're stepping up slowly and gaining altitude and height. Throw in the tile set color correction, and then we can continue just building the structure. You love the game? That's good. What coaster am I going to build? This area is not going to have a coaster. It's going to have a log flume. Okay, so there is that. Move this over y'all. And then yeah, I think this is fine. A ride a Piku, yeah. Naming convention accurate. So for the detail on this, I'm just going to use the default wall roof texture here that's poking through. That should look fine. Terraform some symbols into the plateaus. Oh, that's a tall order. See, how's that looking here? It looks okay. Well, good luck on your test on Thursday then. And if you want to learn something, don't watch this channel. Because I don't know what the hell I'm doing. Literally just making this up as I go. Looks like Taj Mahal without the dome. I guess in a sense. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. Could be better, but I mean, for our first little building, it's okay. What's the western? What's that flag? It's that big cloth. I'm looking for some cloth that I can color and shape into. It's like the drapes. Color and shape into the thatch roof that I need. Curtains? No, I don't think that's what it is. Is it? Is it? Doesn't look like it. We'll see. We'll probably have a mix and match. Like it's probably going to look new in areas, look old in others. They're called drapes? Are they in a different section than I think they are? Okay, yes, they are. Cool. Thank you. Okay. Now let's get this kind of we're gonna be make it like the Mexican section at Epcot? I don't know. I don't really know what Epcot looks like off the top of my head. Neither. How about that? They're both retarded. I don't know if this looks like thatch. I was hoping it would. If done correctly. It might just have to be wooden, to be honest. What, did my channel blow up? What do you mean, my channel? My channel didn't blow up. I've been doing YouTube for 2 years. It's actually quite a slow growth rate compared to a lot of people. I mean, they have access to wood. Like, they would use wooden elements. Like, you can see it, like, in this place. If I can find it again. Like, they live in a forest. So, yes, they're going to have wood. Okay, so let's do this. Where am I getting views from? If you're talking about, like, just from this live stream, Planet Coaster actually tweeted this out. That I was streaming, so that was really awesome of them. Will you do a wooden / jungle theme in the future? Well, that's partially this theme. Like, this theme can have that element. Just going inside the small temple, the interior of this building, I don't know if you'd call this a temple, is going to be some information booths and things, since it's right here at the start. You know, I wonder, this is technically smooth enough. If I were to color it, a bit like thatch, yes, the railway will go all the way around, around the park. The Archer's Bullseye thing? So let's see what that looks like. Ah. So yes, in theory, you could do this as thatch. The only problem is, in the areas that Syl probably used it in, he could hide the lower targets in inside the building, which I don't have that option. It's a little bit better of a color than the normal thatch. really what I might do is... something like this work? If I make this like 3 times thicker than it normally would. So, and raise it up a bit. And then down a bit. Like, I wish I could recolor the grass. Like, I could, in theory, recolor this, too. If only that would work. Can't use that, because I can't recolor it. Should I put a layer of this over it, you think? I know no plants, but I'm just testing things. This is how you get better at the game. You gotta test. You gotta test different things out. Okay, so far people are agreeing. Looks like you're agreeing. Yeah, if I could recolor it, make it more of a neutral, darker color, it would be good. But sadly can't. But I like it. It gives you that jungle-esque that you're looking on it. Assuming no ivy. Recoloring the flowers. You can recolor some plants. We're working on a new themed area. We're working on the Aztec stuff. I am thinking, yes, we're probably going to have some major overgrowth going throughout the area and things. I build my buildings first pristine, though, and then add these other things kind of secondary. Yes, I will have one big temple with a grand staircase. The grand staircase in which will be the drop hill for the log flume. Well, let's not get carried away with the overgrowth first. I want to make sure everything reads and looks correct without it. And then you can add overgrowth, and then it enhances things. If you just jump into the overgrowth, I think it would look a little weird. Yeah, like we say, you know, I kind of agree. It's kind of like Atlantis in a sense. We say ancient civilization, like Mayan, Aztec, but all ancient civilizations are very similar. Like, I'm even looking at things from what looks to be India. But it looks pretty much the same. We're gonna do a ruined area in the big temple, probably. Babylon, yep, Babylon has the same kind of style to it. Now, I want to edit these pillars a bit, right? Because they look a little too boring. So what I'm gonna do is add some additional things onto it. And it's probably going to be this. If I'm able to get some vertical elements going up, it would be cool. And it might tie in the top a little bit better too. Yeah, we need a lot more smaller pieces to work with, or some without texturing on it, which can look a little weird. Thank you, Commander. We'll thicken up the base. Maybe slightly darker? Maybe. How long am I streaming for? We're gonna be streaming for another hour or so. Maybe a bit longer. And do keep in mind, we do stream every Sunday here. What attractions are you planning for this area? We are planning for the a couple flat rides and the log flume to be the big one. Gold is most certainly needed thing in this part of the park, but you could also add Europeans coming over. Now you'd be surprised, a lot of ancient civilizations like Mayans and Aztecs were kind of known to have gold, but some of them didn't. We could also make El Dorado. Okay, let's rotate this. I don't know why it grabbed the upper piece, but it did. Yeah, I think this is a much more successful pillar than the other version. Like it looks supported. Very important. Make a gold rush theme like a desert. Well, that would be Western theme, right? In theory. You're an architect making Aztec buildings. You're an Aztec. Poetic. In fact, I'm gonna change the top. I don't like the top. It's not as meaty as the rest of the thing. So what we'll do is we're gonna just raise it up a bit. I'll probably just keep it flat. A dwarven theme? Well, we're gonna keep things a little bit more true to life than that, I think. Make a Roman theme. We will be doing an antiquity theme, so Roman slash Greek theme. The Whirlwind has a lot of Wild West vibes? Really? Maybe. I think you just might be thinking wooden coaster fits in a Wild West like train ride more so. You make me a cart with a shop in it? I mean, I sadly won't use it. I don't want to use any workshop items in the builds. We'll probably try and do go-karts eventually, yes. What type of building is that? This is Aztec, Mayan, ancient civilization of some kind. Theme, you could say. Down. I'm doing well, Lee. How are you? Actually, we'll leave these ones, because they're not really interfering with the interior. This one is, though. Go-karts near the parking lot? I mean, that was the original plan when I first thought of the park. I first thought about, like, you know, it'd be cool to have go-karts. Going through, like, to simulate traffic a bit. But after finishing the parking lot and realizing how awesome and perfect it is and nothing I ever want to change on it, ever, I decided that it wouldn't be a good thing to do. The park is actually not too far away, though. Like, we're really close to it. In fact, this section here, you could easily have the go-kart start here and go through the parking lot. Yeah. Building that thing twice. I mean, the second one was so much better than the first attempt. I mean, I was happy with the first attempt. But after losing the first time and realizing that I was going to have to build this thing again, I basically came to the conclusion that screw it, just go full ham on it, and led to my most popular video. Yeah, you just name it like Apollo's Chariot or something, or Chariot Racing. This section will not have a coaster. At least that's not planned. Okay. Hello from Spain. Good to have you here. I have a lot of Europeans that watch. It's really cool. What do you think? Is this building much more successful now? Like the columns I think are better looking. We added some lighter colors throughout. I think it's definitely more interesting looking. It may not be 100% correct, but for me, I think it looks neat. It's a good start. Need some jade? Well, that's kind of a Chinese thing, isn't it? Jade? And these short walls, I'm gonna have to make a tile for these short walls because I want them to match the pillars, I think. Is this a Mayan temple? It's a Mayan theme. We're not to the temple yet. This is just one of the first buildings of it. The Asian theme to the park would be so damn cool. Yep. Nope, we will be doing the Asian theme. Now, I don't know how well the park's going to handle making that tile set and the roof again. But, I think it can deal. Okay, then across the top, we need to bring in a little bit of that dark color, right? So I'm going to use this brick here to go across the top. And create a little bit of a shadow. And along the bottom. Just like that, and there you go. You get yourselves a little retaining wall. We're gonna poke the tops of these, though, through. Ha! River rafting in this area? Don't know. Log flume was my big ride plan. River rafting is another big ride type. Did I build this to the wrong grid? No, I don't think I did. What is this? Oh, this is interesting. Okay. We can fix that. A maze? I actually like that idea. No pun. You mean we need more puns? More puns, the better. Yes, I'll be adding overgrown elements. I just want to get the building shape down first. Because the overgrowth elements are very heavily reliant on how the ground is working into it. And if we don't do that right, then it could look weird. And boom. Wow. Yeah, many people do take it for granted. I like the pun. Oh, it looks like I didn't make that correct. Okay, I think we're far enough along that we can move this thing into place again. So what I'll do, turn on world access real quick. I'll just dip this down here. And forward, 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 and to there. I think that is the correct alignment. It looks right. And if that's the case, we can, in theory, just do that. And there goes the gray box, the previous gray box. And we can move our tile set out of the way. Just out of the way, out of the way. I think that looks alright. We'll probably have to do something here and here. so the train track gets some interaction. Actually, I need to move this over a bit, I think. Move it over and a bit up. Yeah. I think that's the more correct position. Can you say this in Spanish? Abuelo mayor? I don't know. I think you adding a bigger building on this side would make it seem more grand. So, what other themed areas have you planned for the park? We're doing an antiquity theme, an Asian theme. We might do Western. So that's 4. I need a 5th one. That's really about as many as I can think of right now. A war theme. I'm trying to keep the themes to countries or time periods around the world, not necessarily an event. Atlantis. Atlantis is very similar to the antiquity thing. Will I do an ASMR segment? No. Oh, by the way, I don't know how many people have seen it. I don't show it often. Speaking of Alpine, we do have our own park logo. An awesome fan made this for us. Fantasy theme? Fantasy theme is too close to European theme. So, like, to make fantasy theme, you start with this, and then you add on to it. I don't want to do this theme again. Well, thank you, Lee. I'm glad you like it. Where are your colors plus patterns? Did you even research Mesoamerican architecture before you began? No, I didn't. I didn't research anything. I'm winging it. Edo period time? I mean, like, the Asian theme is going to be a combination of probably Korean, Chinese, Japanese architecture. I don't want to do futuristic. I don't enjoy doing sci-fi theme. Prehistoric could also work. Possible. Alaska or France? France is very similar to what we've done still. Roman Empire, we will be doing antiquity, which is Roman Greek. Turn of the century theme, so like just like a modern like 1920s New York theme. That could be interesting. I don't usually do that type of building. What about Russia? I don't know much about Russian architecture, to be honest. I mean, you guys are speaking so far in advance on where we are in this series, so if you take a look simply at what theme spot you're talking about. So this is the European theme, this is the parking lot, right? Okay. What you see here has been taking 3 months, 4 months of work. The next Aztec area, probably 2 to 3 more months. The Antiquity area, 2 to 3 more months. The Asian area, 2 to 3 more months. Backstage area. Don't know how long that's going to take. I haven't built one yet. The Western area, 2 to 3 more months. So the final 5th area is a year away. It's a year away. I don't know what it's going to be. It could be anything. An Arabian theme could be cool. It could be the contrast to the Mayan theme. Egyptian could also be cool. It's similar to what we're doing now, but more vibrant and colorful. And so it would be cool to have 2 of these themes. And it would be cool if they were across the lake from each other. We're all going to be retired before the park is finished. Well, I think the park will be retired before the park is finished. It's year 103 for the park. I'm going to ride the coaster. Because I want to. The Greek Greco-Roman is confirmed. So is the Asian is confirmed. The last 2 is up in the air. Which do you prefer more, live stream with chat or normal videos that just go through the design process? If I want to make a lot of progress, it's much easier to do so just listening to music. Chat does slow me down quite a lot. But you guys give me a lot of good ideas and feedback that's instant. And so in that sense, it can be easier. It's just more time consuming to put something together. How many episodes do you expect to have through the entire park? We're on episode 23, 22. So that will be easily close to 200. Not including the live streams. Turn off the guest limit? Do you want me to kill my PC? I think you just want me to kill my PC. I mean, it has been a little while since we turned off the guest limit. I don't particularly enjoy doing it anymore, but fine. Now, do you have to shut down the park? I think you have to shut down the park, don't you? For it to take effect? I think so. You guys made me do this. I'm gonna save. I need to save before I do this. Let's see if we can't get a good view of the park here. Don't do it. It's too late. It's already begun. By the way, the waterfall freaks out when you speed up time to ×3. It becomes a vertical fall. It's pretty interesting. Are the rides open? They are. It takes a while for them to get here. Hopefully when we get the metro system up and running, it'll be a quicker turnaround for like kind of bulk guest arrival. What's your favorite part of the park so far? I like the whole thing. I don't have a favorite part. But to be honest, probably the coaster and windmill area. I think it's probably my favorite place to look at. My day was well. You know, it's a good Sunday stream. So, yep, we're getting a good continual stream of people now. Where are you guys going? One of these days, I'm going to have to figure out why they don't bother using these second entrances. I think it's because it's technically a farther walk than just using the main ones. They use them more on the exits, I guess, when everything gets too cluttered for them. What did the interior of the train station end up like? Oh, we didn't finish it. That still needs worked on. But this is what we did on Friday. I was working on our ticket booth for our train station area. Trying to decide on interior color, so plastering the walls, getting some wood trim in here. Killing my PC. D Stills, have you considered starting a Patreon? For $3. Well, first off, thank you for the $3, because that's pretty fucking cool. Patreon, I do want to start eventually. I just don't know when a good time. Like, for me, it's a timing thing. Like, if I have a Patreon, I feel like I need to create more and better content, but my schedule right now is not good for that. So we're currently at 3,000 people. Patreon is a service that allows you to essentially support a creator via monthly subscription. Well, thanks, D-Stills. Yeah, well, I mean, you know, like proper intros and things. Like, you know, when it comes to my videos, I think the base content is there and really good. Is it like Twitch? Kind of. But it's there could be more, like a proper intro segment with music and stuff for the series, like what Strict Toaster does with all his series, or what Flex does, or Silverhead does. Like all three of those guys spend a lot of time editing, and I just don't have time to do that. My computer is making no noise. I mean, I'm getting 0 dropped frames. Like, my computer's not lagging, per se. It's just the game is lagging. Like, if I open up my task manager and look at performance, I mean, looks pretty good to me. I mean, 70% of my CPU is pretty high. Memory, we're only using 10 gigs out of my 63. I don't know how to really see my GPU usage. I don't know what type of coasters I want to build next. Coasters for me are something I'm not good at, so I can't even tell you a thing about a coaster. Is it a demanding game? Very much so. We're just seeing how many people we can get in the park at the moment. I need a little bit of a break from building. We've been building this area since we started. I'll probably finish this up for the first episode for the new park. So much water. Just freaking out. Yep, I think we did just hit that point, Crimson. Is it watering the crops? It's doing its own thing. I don't even know what it's doing. Don't show how many pieces. Yes, if I did that, we would be here for about 15 minutes, just hanging out, chilling. Can the bridge handle the weight? Well, I don't know. It looks like it's holding it just fine. Do you guys want to wait in line for this ride? It looks a little popular. No one's testing the seat, though. Alright, thanks, Weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Then the actual queue starts. Nice sparks. Well, thank you, Leon. You'd go for the flat ride? Are you sure about that? This is what you'll be waiting for in the flat ride, currently. And then I think even the carousel is probably full up. Yep. Wait signs would be cool. Yeah, 30 minutes from here is probably more like 5 days. We should start the coaster queue line, I think, right about here. This is about where it seems to be forming. So, or maybe just right here. You have 4 days, 1 year, until you're able to ride the coaster, Whirlwind. Oh man, you can just feel the FPS dropping. And the funny thing is, this still isn't everyone in the park. Like, we zip back here. It's gonna be pouring in like this. Like, this is how quickly the park is growing. It's just a continual wave. There's probably 2,000 people in the tunnel right now. Easy. This is just with 3 rides? Yep, 3 rides. And a train that doesn't work because it doesn't have a second station. I mean, our park rating is 6,179. Guest happiness is pretty high up there. We're actually making profit. Do you have marketing on? No. I could turn on marketing. Marketing. Start a marketing campaign. What's the most expensive one? Dun 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 dun. Just 3 rides, already 9,000 people. When the park is finished, we'll probably get the lines of 25, 30,000. Yeah. I'll have to put a limit. I'll probably put a limit of 3,000 guests into the park at a time. Can you do this co-op? Nope. Sadly not. I don't think the game could handle it. If an emergency situation is going to occur, they would be pretty fucked. Yeah, no. They would be dead. Oh my god, the FPS is real. So we have a bit of an overcrowding issue. They like to go up the stairs or in the main street. Not many people go down the right alleyway, but I think when the park goes to the right more, people will spread out a little bit better. Maybe it was a bad idea. Hey, you wanted it. You get to see it. bet everyone's in the bar. It's kind of where they tend to go. Yep. Bar is packed. What was the metro system you mentioned earlier? So, currently the way our park guests arrive is they come out of this tunnel and they go underground through this cave system I have set up with one single light leading their way. Otherwise, they're in darkness. What I want to do is eventually build a metro station here and a metro station here and set up a monorail to let people go back and forth on that rather than walking. What has science done? It has created this monstrosity. Like, I'm curious, like, how many people go into Quali Beach? I know Quali Beach has been released, right? I think so. Let's see. Didn't it get released? I thought I saw the post. Oh, there it is. I'll go ahead and subscribe to that. I might hop into Koala Beach here at the end of the stream just for a little bit, just to see what it is. Do a review on it? No, I don't. I don't do that. I don't want to make money off of other people's creations like that. All the comments. I can't run it. Yeah. I've got Quali open. Park rating as 10,634. Well, mine's almost 9,000. Are you sure people can actually go into the metro since they haven't entered the park entrance? So the way it'll work is I'll move the park entrance to this station. So the entrance will be here. They'll instantly get in line to go onto the metro. They'll take the metro and then off they go. Doo-doo-doo. You've almost matched a full park with 1.1 sections. And a parking lot. Don't forget the parking lot. The parking lot actually helps a lot with the scenery rating for some reason. This park looks like it's going to be better than Quali Beach. I wouldn't say that. Really, I think they're quite equal. And this park will probably crash and burn before I get to finish it. Like, the game will probably just quit working on me. Yes, everyone will forever associate parking lots with me. Well, I can tell you I have, I think, more total parts currently in my park than Quali Beach. In fact, we'll do I think so. I think Quali is around 160. 170. Now, the one thing that I think that is more interesting with my park is the fact that I'm doing the interiors. The interiors is a little bit more of an interesting aspect with my park and the parking lot. Can you show me the main building? What main building? I have so many of them. You gotta go? Well, thanks for stopping by, Bunny. Yeah, the Great Caravan Race. Yep. See you, Charlie. Can I see the Mayan building? Yeah, sure. This is currently where we're at with the Mayan structure. I didn't upload TF2. Nope. I haven't played that game in years and years. I'll probably never return to it, to be honest. Thanks, Chill. Alright, so good at this game I try, but I can't just get the buildings looking good. I do have a building tutorial series if you want to watch that. Yeah, it has a good kind of thing. It's basically how I roughen my buildings. So I start everything out as this gray shape, and then I just add details over it, and then I pull the building out from there. Will I continue the building today? I don't know. I think I might... Well, by the time the guests leave, I might be hungry enough to go eat. But I'm probably going to start out Quality Beach here on stream for just a second. I just want to see it. I'm not stealing views, I promise. I'm not doing it for the views. You gotta go? Alright, well thanks for stopping by, Coaster Shot. We are... There's still people coming through? Did you ever play the original Coaster Tycoon? Nope. Guys, like, this is not going to end anytime soon. They're still coming in. Like, we might get 10,000 people into the park. When will the next episode be? This week sometime. When you're finished with the Mayan theme, do you plan to do a Western or sci-fi theme? Western maybe, sci-fi no. What have I done? I shouldn't have listened to you guys and taken off the cap. Alright, Marcus. See you soon. Sounds like the Hollywood Studios 4 rides trying to keep up an entire park. Should do a Greek theme. Yes, I will be doing an antiquity theme. Antiquity implies Greco, like Greek to Roman era. The limit is a combination of computer and your park rating. Yep. Almost have 9,000 park rating now. Probably going to be a lot more than 10K. I don't know. We're at 9,000 now. Still no computer problems? I mean, like, the game's struggling. But, let's see. CPU. I'm using 60% still. It's a nice... It's been flat for a long while. Memory, still only 11 gigs. Really, it is 100% the game that's lagging. It's not my computer. My computer specs are in the About section of my YouTube channel, but I have a GTX 1080, I have 64 gigs of RAM, an i7 Intel processor. Pirate theme? Nah, I don't think I'll do a pirate theme. Like, the funniest thing is, like, right now, it still doesn't look like there's 10,000 people in the park because of how bunched up they are, right? So if we come down here, like, it's just a continual mass of people. Like, this is a little crazy. Like, they're glitching out so much that they're starting to walk through my fountain, which has benches to prevent people from walking through my fountain. Like, they're starting to just not care. And I don't think hot cross buns is super popular anymore. No, it's really not. No one cares about hot cross buns. It's like when Pandora opened at Disney Animal Kingdom, a bit. Oh, come on. Are you guys still pouring in here? Guys. This is a little bit more than necessary. Alright, we hit 10,000. We hit 10,000. I think that's enough. We will now watch as most of them go through the Exodus process. Go find two of the same guests. I found me last time we did this. Make fountains great again? If only we could. Oh, here comes the flow of people. Oh my god. Okay, they're starting to glitch. Here they come, pouring out of the restaurants. Like, this is what happens when they leave. When they leave, they all freak out. Okay, that whole left side is starting to stampede. Yep. Yep. Basically, your hometown crossed into this park. At least they get to leave with a balloon. I don't know. I've never seen Sylve. I mean, I was a future creator, so maybe that's why it does spawn me. Yeah, if I close the rides, we'd get even more people leaving. Okay, so note to self, don't start 3 ad campaigns across all 3 television stations and open the park at the same time. Don't they have a unique hat? I didn't. We did Peeper Bowling once. Like, I think we need more parking spaces for the parking lot. I don't think our parking lot's big enough to handle this many people. What's it look like over here? Oh god. It's just a miss. Just a mess. They're no longer moving near the exit? Yeah. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna have to speed this up. 16 dead in trampoline incident in Planet Coaster. Actually, no, it's probably more like 1,000 people died. They're just like little ants. It's a little crazy. Go in the tunnel? I don't want to go down there. It's really loud. Yeah, that's why the counter is going down. Everyone's getting trampled to death and dying. It makes sense. Oh my goodness. I think I'm getting about 3 FPS right now. Still 0 dropped frames though. Look, Hot Cross Buns has been open for 103 years now. I think everyone has gotten one. Oh my! It's like the ocean. There's just waves of people zigzagging around. Mental note: never do this again. Yes, this will probably be the last time I do this until the park is done. Extreme Hot Cross Buns? Yeah. How many hours do I have in Planet Coaster? Too many. I don't know, I'm gonna log. I don't really leave it running, so it should be fairly accurate. 560 hours since I came to Steam, but I was playing since Alpha 1, so probably add another 200 hours onto there, so 760-ish. Yeah, the exit, they don't even know what to do anymore. They're quite confused. Alright, thanks for stopping by, Pink. I walk this lonely road. Well, looks like this is kind of the end. People are just trickling out now. So long. Thank you for stopping by on the 104th year. It has taken 2 years for people to come in and to leave. Yep, FPS is slowly returning to normal. That's good. If this was the situation, I would jump into the lake next to Whirlwind. Yeah, I mean, you could probably exit that way. Just swim to the parking lot. Shout out to Uthers' processor for handling that shit show. Yeah. I mean, it's going to be a little bit laggy until they're all actually gone. They're just out of the park right now. So there's still probably 4,000 or so people within this area. How long will you stream? Not much longer. In fact, I'm going to load up Quali Beach in just a moment just so I can take a look at it. It'll be my first time seeing it. Oh my god. It's just balloon mayhem. So I think I need to widen the path. Okay, well, now that my PC is somewhat returning to normal and people have actually crammed themselves into the metro station, progress is being made. Hey, get out of the road. Get out of the road. Go in there. Get in there. Good job. With the metro, it'll be much slow. I mean, like, going forward, I'll probably just forever keep a... I might have to open up 2 metro lines, to be honest. Maybe 4. I mean, in theory, I could install a metro line taking us to this, and a metro line taking us to the other end. So there's 2 entrances and exits. That could be cool. Hopefully they'll fix the FPS issues. Yeah. They should really optimize this game a lot better to handle 10,000 guests and 170,000 parts. I'm disappointed. Okay, let's save. It didn't crash, so I think that was a success. Let's go check out Quali Beach. I just want to see it with you guys. I'll be there for just a little bit. Hello, Fight for Flight. Are you going to Quali Beach? Yes, I am. For those of you who do not or can't load the park, I will load it for you, and we'll fly around a little bit. IRC, the devs think they'll be able to make some FPS games going forward. Good. Okay, let's see. Let's see how much quicker this loads than my park. Or if it's about the same. Bum 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 bum. Hey Jasper, my cat. How's it going? You just woke up? Looks like you just woke up. So far, it looks very similar to Alpine Odyssey this loading time. What have you missed? Well, you missed all of Alpine Odyssey. We're loading up Quali Beach since it was released. Just to take a look at it. Oh, cool. Well, happy to have you, Just Boss Gaming. You may come bend the knee, become knighted, have a little plot of land, and we'll farm away together. Ba, ba, ba. Like, in case you guys are wondering why it took me a little bit later to start the stream today, is because I was doing this for Alpine Odyssey. Yeah, Medieval Engineers is about 18-20 bucks. We stream that on Saturdays. Oh, the wheel stopped. Must be getting close to the end. Higher your park rating, the more guests will come to your park. I'm afraid to see what that turns into. They don't have fireworks in Quali Beach? They didn't do it? Oh, guys, I'm gonna have to message Sylv and be like, why no fireworks? This park contains DLC. Oh, you guys put DLC in it? Bunch of jerks. I didn't, by the way, I didn't download their like PDFs to get their billboards working. So anything that Rudy builds, you'll see that things look a little plain. Here, let me. How many people are in the park? 6,000? Sylv. we're going to close down your park. Let's see. Looks pretty good. Oh, what's the thing for first-person view? Someone tell me. I always forget. Anyone? No? Digicam, thank you. Ooh, a viewing deck. That's nice. It's pretty cool seeing the top of the coaster right there from the beginning of this park and everything. That's one thing that Quality Beach does so well, is I think the sight lines are pretty much perfect on it. It's a little low FPS just because there's 6,000 guests in it, but they're slowly leaving. Party area here. Fire pit. Man, they've been working on this thing for so long. So cool to see this done. I'm gonna get lost. I know I'm gonna get lost in here. Excuse me. Yep, excuse me. Hello, yes. Ooh, good picnic area we got here. I like that. The style that they did for the roofs is just beautiful. I love the timber framing they have on it all. There's the giant elephant. I think we're close to the water park, right? Some of the towels. I think Rudy did a lot of this. Ooh, what's back here? Hey! Jacuzzi. I think this was made with the River Rapid ride. That's a really good use of that. Yes, I am Jesus. I can walk on water. It's a little weird that these beds are in the water themselves, but it's also cool at the same time. Good job with the grates and the pool's edge. It's the little details that matter. Little ladder. What piece is this? Is there an actual ladder piece in the game that I don't know about? I have no idea. Is it the water tower? Could be the water tower. There's some changing rooms. The water bar. Very nice. This park is just amazing. Just amazing. And it's kind of cool because I know they didn't record a lot of first person, and it's really nice to see the scale, everything down here. They did a really good job on that. We're getting there, guys. Don't worry. Now, can I actually go up? Okay, you got a little too much chlorine in your pool. I can't see anything. It's just a wall of blue. Gotta check your pH levels a little bit better, guys. Is it over here? No, it's down there. How do I get down there? How do I get down there? Gotta go this way. But Uthers, they don't got interiors. No, they don't. Oh, I can hold shift to walk. This is actually a proper walk speed. Okay. Guys, there's just too much to see. I need a map. Can I have a map? Underneath these cool bridges. Yep, we got the a ride here. And here's the water park. Looking real good here. I gotta climb the tower now. I just gotta. Which tower should I climb? Should I think this one's taller. Yeah, get up here. Wow. Can I go up here? Oh. Oh. Okay. We're gonna have to go down it. Why are we at Quali Beach? Because they released it. And it's really good. You guys should download it. We're just checking it out. Here we go. Woohoo! Alright. That was cool. Let's go on another one. No fences? Don't think you'd pass for safety? They have guards and people. You know, actual employees just yelling at them. Let's go on the purple one. Up. Up. Nice. Now, how'd they do that water? Did they just carve the terrain a little bit underneath of it? I think that's what they did. Yep. See, if the people can't ride the water rides, at least we can. Right? Man, they have fences everywhere. That is something that I do not do at all. Little backstage area. Still have about 4,000 guests in the park. So the park is so big that I closed it when I first opened it because there were 6,000 people, and they're still leaving. They really do need to add water slides into the game. I agree. Oh, this is Delay Designer's mini golf. Yeah. Now, some people ask if I wanted mini golf in Alpine Odyssey. I might do it, but I don't want to do too much stuff that might be in Quali Beach and carry that over. Okay, this is good. The scale on this is very accurate. So good job to Lady on this. Let's go across this bridge. I'm just happy that first person like locks onto the terrain so well. This is the booth for the mini golf. Little ATM machine. That's cool. Oh, the pipes as clubs. That's good too. And some pizza. Gotta have some pizza with mini golf. Though, oil on your hands, that club might slip out. Be careful of that. Security guard, officer. How's it going? Don't mind me, I'm just sprinting through your park. It's not a safety hazard at all. What's this? This is jungle dining. Who made this? I'm trying to remember who did this episode. I think this is another delay designer thing, right? I'm assuming with the hanging flowers. What the hell happened to the Elite Dangerous Park? I got bored of it. Wow. Yeah, she did this one as well, I believe. That right up there. Excelente. Let's head over here. Ooh, a grotto. What's in here? Apparently a place that I'm not allowed to go into. Okay. When you get more time, you'll go back to... Yes, the Planet Tower series is still a thing. There's the boomerang. That looks like fun. I missed the log flume? Oh, I think I hear it up there. Where was it? I don't know if I'm gonna ride any of the rides, guys. I just want to, like, is it over here? Oh, excuse me. I don't, no. Grotto was not a good idea. Is this the log flume? We'll just hop over the fences. Yes, yes, I'm part of the staff. I'm not really part of the staff, but I'm part... Oh my goodness. Wow. When's the next log come down? Reckless teenager drowns at Quali Beach. Very, very nice. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna ride any of the rides. I just want to take a quick glancery look around. We can run on the rides though. Do 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 do. Yep. This is against park rules? Nah. Excuse me. Just imagine Naruto running on the whole ride. Oh, low-lying branches. Watch your head. Watch your head. Log. Yep. Excuse me. Like, what would you do if you were just in a log flume ride and someone came running up and climbed over your log and just kept running down the track? It'd be freaking weird. This is really high. There's the resort area. What's that round building? Yep. Okay, let's hop back onto the path, I think. Oh no. I'm locked onto the ride. It's treating it like a path, so I have to actually finish. Hold on. Sorry. The round building is a flat ride. Oh, yeah, that I think that was the scissor. Yes, yes. We walked under it. Yep. See, it's totally different for me to see this park from below. Okay, we almost back to the start? I think so. Alright, we'll go out the exit. Oop. Oh, another viewing tower? Great detail. Great detail. Nooks and crannies and things. And I just love the boards. Like the rough boards going everywhere. It makes it feel so realistic for me. Alright, so we already went that way. Let's keep going this way. Past the water park. Quality slide. Yep. Do I have plans for making StarMade again? Yes, eventually we'll probably play some StarMade again. This is the mini golf area, so we'll skip that. We've already been through there. This is the beach area still. What's this? This is the dining room area that we already been through. That's the log flume. Come over here. This is the coaster that we just passed. Who made this park? This park is made by Silverette delay designer Rudy Renkamel and Corrales. Ooh, the lockers. I think the computer might be too high. I can't reach that. Love the netting here. And the pseudo bamboo candy canes. That's really cool. Cayenne. Yep. Tropical jungle. Go to the actual beach. We'll probably end up there. I think that's on the other end of the park from us right now. Yes, Quality Beach, in my opinion, is the best park right now. We got plans to create a water park? Kinda. Kahuana. Ah, I thought that was an N. We need more fonts for the game. These towers feel like Rudy. Feels like a very Rudy structure to me. Am I right in thinking that? So weird seeing this park empty. Think you can beat this, Uthers? It's not a competition, but yes. Ooh, I really like this. It's like a semicircle covered area. Look, I instantly win already. I have a parking lot. They don't. How do they get here? Is my question. Does Silverette make the pagoda? Seems like a very, and it has plenty of spires. That has to be a Silverette item. Let's see, this is Rudy's bathrooms, I believe, and on the other side is the backstage area, which is cool. I'm just kind of poke our way through there again. Yeah, the only way that a parking lot is good is if it has, not a parking lot, a park is good if it has a parking lot. I agree completely. Wow, 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 wow. Oh yeah, no, this structure is really cool too. I love the patterns on all this stuff. Like that. Looks very beautiful. Woody coaster, and then the playground area, I believe. Right, this is the playground area. Can we climb it? Can we climb it? That's the question. No. No. I don't think it's gonna let us climb it, guys. Up. Up. Yep. Nailed it. It doesn't like this. It doesn't like this. It's really hard to move. I missed the aquariums. I don't have the textures installed, so if they used anything like the extra textures, I wouldn't be able to see it. Like, see? I didn't download them. Why is there an oil drum in the playground? I just need a fresh thing of oil every now and then. Can you go on the one? No, I'm not going to ride any of the rides. If you guys want to go see the rides, go to Delay Designers and Sylphs and Rudy's and their channels. They have the ride POVs there. So that is the best way to go see the rides. There's some aeronauts. This is one of my favorite rides of Planet Coaster. What has happened so far in the stream? We started a new theme. Established a decent early tile set. We let in 10,000 guests into the park because that was a good idea. And hanging out with Koala Beach for a little bit. All first-person view. Yeah, we built a temple and went to the beach. Which we are now at the beach. How do I get over there, though? Suppose I can cheat a little bit. Yes, yes, don't climb the rocks. Okay, hold on. I just gotta... I'm taking a screenshot of that. Oh my god. Ooh, I like this gate. I don't even remember them making that. Oh, that was hilarious. I wonder if the lady found that yet. Do you have a walking mod? No. If you click on a person and rename them Tegid Cam, you can be locked down to the terrain. I'm guessing it was Sylph as well. It's nice and quiet over here. Alright, we'll pop out of this view. Let's zoom out real quick. Oh, guys, you gotta clean up your parts. But it's cool too. Like, people want to use ad sets, I guess they can. I guess I should save these as blueprints now. Okay. So there we go. We ended the stream on Koala Beach. Again, if you guys want to ride the rides, go to Silverette, Delay Designers, and Rudy's, and I think Corrales might have a video too. I'm not quite sure. Didn't check. It's an amazing park. You can download it yourself from the Steam Workshop too. How much of the space did they use? It's very compact. Okay. So I think we're done. We are done. I'm going to go tweet at them that I found that silly sign and see what they say. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. We'll be back streaming Saturday and Sunday. Saturday is Medieval Engineers. Sunday is Planet Coaster. More Planet Coaster this week and more other things. So until then, Thank you guys so much for coming by, and we'll see you in the next video.